Welcome back to another reaction to a band that I can officially tell you I had no idea they would be such a permanent fixture when I first heard them. And now here we are looking at, I don't know, the 20th, 30th, 40th reaction to them. I actually do need to go and check, but there is a playlist on my channel that you can click and look through all of the reactions to this band, and it's the powerful and very, very special Band-Maid. This one came out 2 months ago, I believe, at the time of recording this, and super excited as always. It's called Forbidden Tale. Let's see what you got. Okay, hang on. I'm going to go back just a little because I do want to hear this transition going in. It's not a very long song, so I try and pick my moments. But as always, they fill up this audio canvas as much as they can. Now, I will say this. First thing that is a fun thing for me to talk about as a guitarist is when you see that initial picking in the beginning, really nice clean tone, and it's that kind of down up picking style. It's mostly executed for comfortability and for the consistency of the note playing and for speed, but it also provides an up pick on some of the thinner strings, which gives you a lot more brightness and amplifies that initial attack a little bit more. And I really like that. Helps it shine through. You just got to be delicate in how you do it, and of course they are. Now, love how it kicked in from that, which was kind of almost ballady to a degree, which is going to be the melodic foreshadowing for the chorus later on, into slightly punk bit, and then all of a sudden into what we know to be Band-Maid. I will say this, and I do have pretty bad hearing, but I am going to be, it's a rarity, but I am going to be critical of the audio in this song. The song itself I'm loving so far. A minute in, I'm loving every musical choice they've made. From a production point of view and a layering point of view, I'm not. It is incredibly busy. It's, in my opinion, far too busy. And if you have any headphones that show any depth of sound on the left, which is my bad ear, so again, if it's me, there is this almost cluttering of just what seems to be an additional guitar layer or clunkiness there that, in my opinion, is a distraction from the song, and I don't think it should be there. I think it's far too overcomplicated and sounds a little messy, and in moments can create a sound of phasing, which is not something that is ideal unless it's a purposeful lead choice. You can do it with vocals or lead work. So I'm going to stop rambling. Please understand, I say it with love, and I've given enough love to this band for you guys to know that to be true. And I'm always going to be honest. And my honesty is not going to be for views. It's going to be because I feel like that at the time. It is not going to stop me from enjoying this song, but there are songs where I hear it and it's kind of okay. You know, not with Band-Maid, I'm talking in general, and you go, oh, there's a bit of over cluttering, and there's almost this like it feels like instruments falling a little bit. It's too much. And then sometimes you hear it and it's a little pushed more in the mix and it doesn't feel like it should be there. So I felt like I should say that. Anyway, we're going to continue. Okay, before we go anywhere else, this is typically the part of the song where you would go, okay, it's coming into a bridge piece, they should dip it down, but they already have kind of done that. They have given us that break. So interesting to see where they go from here. I'm going to predict it's going to, regardless of the energy path it chooses, it's going to involve a lead piece, something of a solo. And why not? When you got such great guitarists who love writing music and are so passionate about showcasing those instruments in the right way in songs, how can you argue? Bring it. Wow. Just one more piece on that clutteredness bit, because I having listened through emptier parts of the song, it's exposing a bit more. So I do think it is in parts to do with the layering of some of the guitar work, but I think one thing that's creating a lot of the sound that I'm not loving is they really struggle to control the cymbals, particularly in the left. They pan instruments the way that you watch them. So if she's doing a roll from the snare all the way to the floor tom, they typically are going to be miking and offshooting that pan. Why? Well, because it feels natural to hear the sound move in the way that you would see it. It also creates openings in the mix for them to do that. So I just think there was a struggle, or maybe a stylistic choice to make those cymbals just ring more. And it's weird, they don't ring consistently. There's no natural decay on a lot of it. Some of it feels like there's like noise gates or something used. So I don't know, but that I think, just to be more fair to what I said earlier, I think in parts it's the high, really brutal sound of the cymbals that's causing some of that. Anyway, really enjoyed the song at the end there. That dun, 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 dun. I love that bit. That's where you hear, like, for me, a lot more of the rawness of what baby metal. Goodness me, someone typed baby metal in the chat here. Said it's one of the top 5 bands. We just looked at a baby metal song with Bloodywood. Now we're looking at Band-Maid, of course. But it's the rawness that I grew to love from them, and I felt like it was missing from part of the song, but found it at the end there. And I was thinking there was going to be this big showcase lead work, but there wasn't. It was kind of in the background behind the vocals. And I'm like, oh, that's different. That's kind of nice. So again, doing something a little different to surprise us, and it's really nice. It's just great. And I believe that Konami got a custom PRS, and it sold out in the same day. Goodness me. Well, good on people for supporting. I'd love to have a look at it. I haven't seen it. And there will always be more Band-Maid on this channel, so long as they allow it, them and the publishers, you know. Catch you soon. Peace.